If you're Adam Silver, what would be your game plan if you were advising him?
Yeah. So the first thing I would say is the thing that the league is going to have to address is why Terry Rozier was investigated by the league and was allowed to keep playing. And when the feds um, investigated him, they ended up indicting him. The league has a little bit of egg on its face on this one. So I asked the question to the league, how'd that happen? And this is the answer that they gave me. On the record, league spokesman, Mike Bass, I'll tell you his name, but he's speaking for Adam Silver. Basically, it's that the NBA is not the Justice Department. They can't do wiretaps. They can't have witnesses roll over on each other. They can't get access to everybody's text messages. They can do investigate. They can get some access to some people's phones. They can do investigations in terms of asking people and sort of threatening them and whatever. And I even asked them, I go, well, what did you do in your investigation? They say, we're not going to say what we did because we don't want everybody to know the tactics that we use, but they certainly don't have the Justice Department. And that sounds a little upsetting, but it's also candid. The NBA saying we're not the Justice Department is a candid answer. It's not a satisfactory answer, but it's a candid answer. So now what Adam Silver is going to have to do is explain what the league can do. Okay, they can't be the Justice Department, but now it's incumbent on him. But what they can do in these types of investigations. And then here's something that's just got to be simple, Dan. I've actually talked about this for years. They've just got to be more honest with injuries. The teams cover up injuries for strategic reasons. I'm not asking them to reveal a player's exact health information and violate HIPAA laws. But if 40 people in the team organization, if 40 people went to shoot around that morning and know that the star player is not playing at 6 o'clock or at 7 o'clock, they need to tell the world that. And sometimes it is a game time decision. Sometimes the star player has to go out there and stretch out and see how his calf feels and see how his wrist feels or whatnot. Sometimes the concussion protocol isn't determined until closer to the game. So say that, but there is this soft target that the NBA has had for decades. I mean, reporters are asked to operate in that field all the time. Yeah. We are asked, to come on television and say whether LeBron James is playing or not, because maybe we happen to know that he went through shoot around or something like of those nature. That is something that the gamblers have tried to get that information and have gotten that information for decades. So the NBA has got to tighten that. And this investigation is probably going to force them to do it. They have tightened it some. They haven't just put their hands in their pockets. When sports betting came in, they changed their rules, but the rules haven't gone far enough. And this accusation is in the cracks that there are still people operating in.